Gamers got a big win with CI Games, the developer behind Lords of the Fallen, announcing that it would remove Type A and Type B from the game and replace it with male and female. Roll this up over at phantompulse.com. You can find the link in the description below. I encourage you to head on over, become a paid subscriber. It costs less than a Starbucks coffee a month. You just pay $5 a month and you get all kinds of articles every single day covering video games, movies, television shows, comics, tabletop gaming, and more. It's well worth the investment, and we are fully reader funded. So your support helps us bring these articles to you and allows us to continue to do this. So Marek Tymiński is the CEO of CI Games, and he announced that the developer will remove Type A and Type B body choices from Lords of the Fallen and replace them with male and female, after nearly 90% of respondents chose male and female from a poll that he conducted over on X. So he originally polled gamers back on January 12th, and he asked, in a medieval fantasy action RPG experience, what do you prefer to choose between? We will follow the final result. And you can see there what the final results are. 370,000 total impressions on this, 49,527 votes, almost 50,000 votes. 88.4% of all people who voted for male or female. Just 8.4% voted for body type A or body type B. That is way too high. We need to get that a lot lower. That should be like 1% or less. And basically that percentage should just be people who like misclicked and they just happened to click body type A, body type B, given the fact that that was like the top option and they just accidentally clicked it. And that's what that percentage should be. We need to get that a lot lower. 3.3% chose none of the above. And we need to get this 88.4% higher. I think we can get that even higher than what it is. I'm wondering if he actually had male or female at the top, if that percentage would be higher because of people who might have misclicked body type A or body type B. Anyways, it's good to see that it's still at 88.4%. I do think it is a little bit discouraging, though, that it is at 88.4%. I think it should be way, way higher. This shouldn't even be something we even think about. The fact that this is even being polled is just utterly ridiculous, and it shows just how far the transgender ideology creep has gotten. The creep that starts with sexual deviancy in general. It all starts there. And then it leads to, they all go down the slippery slope. So you make your way all the way down when you start at the top just with basic sexual deviancy, and it leads down till transgenderism. There's tons of research on this, especially when you look at kind of the effects of pornography and how people view pornography, where you kind of like go down the slide to like more and more, I don't know what the proper word is, like insane, crazy, ridiculous stuff. You keep going down that, and it's the same way, right? It's the same way here, and it's what's led to this absolutely insanity where they are literally including body type A and body type B in these games. In fact, Lords of the Fallen had it in their game. One of the biggest games last year, or one of the biggest games that I talked about last year, was the Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake, and it also has like that body type A, body type B in that game. That needs to be removed as well. It should be male or female. That is how God made us. He did not make us body type A or body type B, because you can't transition from male to female or female to male. We are made male or female. Anyways, after the poll closed, Tymiński took to X and shared this. With over 49,000 votes, 88% of you said you prefer male-female choice. As a player-first studio, we will update Lords of the Fallen and future titles in the series accordingly. Stay tuned. So this is a huge, huge win. We're actually seeing the woke agenda being rolled back, definitively being rolled back here with CIA Games and Lord of the Fallen. Usually we never actually see this. Usually what you see instead is kind of just like, oh, we're just going to slow how far we progress down that woke slippery slope. We're just going to slow the pace, right? We're not going to move as fast down the slippery slope. But here we're actually seeing a reversal. We are actually climbing back up the slide there as we should. We want to be looking up to God, our creator, to kind of paraphrase Fulton Sheen. If you've seen that clip, you know what I'm talking about. But I love to see this here. This is absolutely fantastic news. Hopefully, more people will follow Marek Tymiński here. Obviously, I've covered some other articles on him on the site where he talks about one of the reasons why they are excising DEI from their company is because they saw what happened last year in 2024 with all of these video game developers having massive layoffs, shutting down, being commercial failures. He didn't name names, but let's be real. We can point to Star Wars Outlaws. We can point to Dragon Age, The Veilguard. We can point to Concord. We can point to Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. We can point to Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. We can point to Unknown 9, Awakening. You can even look at smaller developers such as Surgent Studios and their Tales of Kenzera Zao game. There are plenty of other examples as well. All those little games that Sweet Baby Inc. worked on that weren't the big games, like Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. So he saw that embracing this ideology is a disaster, especially commercially. So it's good that he is choosing to make this decision, right? To roll this stuff back, get rid of this woke ideology that it was in his game, was in his company, and so he is excising it. So I'm really happy to see this, and hopefully we'll start seeing other companies do this. But it's going to be a slog. It's going to be a slugfest. A lot of these people are not going to go down without a fight, and they're going to keep fighting. We see this with Sweet Baby Inc., with Kim Belair. She's bragging about how they didn't lose any jobs whatsoever, and they're continuing to do their best to propagandize video games with the woke ideology. So we have to continue to fight on this. The war is far from over. This is just a major battle that we have won here with CI Games and Lords of the Fallen. But let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable, especially to each other, and to always, always speak the truth.